Hi friends, it's Becky, and it is time for us to open up our November Gemstone Orphanage subscription box. This is a bi-monthly box that ships every 2 months, and in it you get a hand-picked, carefully curated gemstone with official adoption papers that you can use to care for your box, and it's always jam-packed with a fantastic assortment of beads and findings to dress up your new adoptee. Important stuff. You're now the very proud and fortunate owner of an orphan gemstone. It is an exciting time for you. You get some information about the gemstones in here. They also have a little booklet that you can download from their website, which is Homestrung Jewelry, in order to get a caring for your gemstone orphan. And then information about your, oh my gosh, guys, they named my little moon. It is so pretty. Look at that. Dendritic plume agate, white, pink, cream, and beige. And they named it after me. So this dendritic agate, there's always a ton of information about the specific gemstone that you use. It's just fantastic information. It is a stone of focus. It is one of the most unique and rare agate stones. It has the colorful plumes inside the rock. They're made of iron oxide and manganese oxide. They can be different colors and have different textures and shapes. It has its own unique inclusions, giving it an earthy novelty. I'll remind you can find beauty in the less than perfect aspects of people and nature, and even more importantly, yourself. Stone of Focus believed to improve your creative visualization. It helps to clarify your thoughts and remember your true goals. Your gemstone orphan will lead you on a discovery journey to your hidden talents and help your confidence bloom so you can experience the happiness and joy you deserve. Plume agate can help you find your place in this world and see things for what they truly are. Okay, this is fantastic. They named it after me and even spelled it the same way. Let's look for this guy. Oh, and one of the reasons that I left my bead mat out is because there is an extra in this box, and that is a bead mat. So we're going to open this up on this bead mat and take a look at these. This is an extra from the box. These are super useful to have if you don't have one already. The napped fabric here, it helps keep the beads from rolling off. It gives you a nice soft surface to work from. I personally don't like the tactile feeling of my fingernails or the beads on wood, so I prefer soft surfaces to bead from. And also, like if you do seed beads or anything like that, if you've got them on this type of surface, you can usually run your finger across the top of them and they'll all roll over so that the whole side is up, and it really helps when picking them up to be able to do that. But anyway, this is a fantastic extra for us to be able to get. It's incredibly useful. Even though I use like the bead boards and other things, I still will come back to a bead mat and use that occasionally. So it's very useful, and I will never say no to a new bead mat. All right. So let's get these guys out. So we've got the dress-up bag with all of the other, look at all of these peachy tones in here. Pinks and peaches. This is gorgeous. So we've got the dress-up bag. It's got a bunch of beads, findings, maybe some charms in here, and it's a range of things. You'll have crystal, you'll have gemstones, you'll have pearls. It looks like we've got some pearls this time as well, and just a bunch of different shapes, colors, textures, and we'll go through that as we sort them into my 15 grid organizer. Because these are usually so full of beads, I will usually keep the findings bag separately because there isn't enough room in my organizer for that too, because there's so many beads. And oh my gosh, there are so many cool things in here. So we'll open each of these up and go through them. I've got a list of all of the items in here, so we'll go through down the list as we go sort them into here. But yeah. So, Homestrung Jewelry, they're fortunate to live and work in the center of the highest concentration of national parks, national monuments, state parks, national forests, national recreation areas anywhere in the world. Zion's Canyon, the Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon Arches, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and other sites surround us. So, Southern Utah sounds like a spectacular treasure box of geological marvels, wonders, and colors unlike anywhere on the earth. In this box, we're sharing a little bit of that treasure in the gemstones, beads, and findings. Colors are of the sandstone cliffs we see from our front door. The variety of hues are the same as those we pass driving to the store or running errands. That is wonderful. And overhead each night, an orphan of the clear desert sky, the moon rises and sets over these wonders. So this is fantastic. I love the desert. It has a very special place in my heart. It is one of my favorite things to see. So let's meet our little guy. Well, gal. Oh, look. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna get my, where's my, there it is. Because you can see the colors a little bit more clearly with this as the background. I love it so much. A little crescent moon. I'm gonna like spend hours looking at this. It's got a hole up here at the top. And they named it after me. It's short for Rebecca and is of a Hebrew origin and means to tie or bind. And it's true, I was named Rebecca, but I've always been Beki. It's just one of those things that, like, yeah. This is very special. Thank you, Stephen W. I don't know what to say about this. It's a big thing. Thank you. Like, I'm verklempt, I guess that's the word, where you're just, too many emotions, can't say them all. Right? It's hard. But yeah, let's go through the beads because it is always really, really beautifully curated. They put in so many beads. It's hard to use them all in the 2 months that you have between boxes. Oh, so beautiful. And I love, love, love the peachy tones. Absolutely adoring them. And the soft pinks and the pastel-y colors. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It is a treat for the eyes just to look at this. All right, let's get these over here. All right, so we have a strand of sunstone graduated rounds. That's going to be these guys right here. I love getting graduated strands of gemstone beads. They are so pretty and so useful. Sometimes you can actually like just leave them in the order that they are, maybe put some spacers in between and string them up just as they are and have yourself a perfect necklace. So I am in love with these. They are the perfect peachy color. I'm going to leave them on the strand when I put them in here so that they stay in that order because I haven't decided how to use them yet. And while I can put them back in that order afterwards, I'm just going to go ahead and curl this up and stick it right here in this corner. If it'll fit, it might not curl as nicely as I want it to. There you go. Get in there, buddy. Nope. It's not curling nicely, so I'm going to go ahead and unstrand it, unstring it, that's the word, and get these guys in here, in that. Now they are 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm. There is a total of 44 beads on this strand. Oh boy. Alright, and then we've got some weathered agate rounds, and they're these white weathered agate rounds, and these are in 8mm, 6mm, and 4mm as well. You know, I could do a graduated, a double strand with graduated beads with the two of these in the same necklace. I might do that, actually. since we've got the 8, 4, and 6 millimeter. I'm going to put them all in the same section then, just like I did with the sunstone. I think that's going to be a great way to keep them all together. So they're not on a strand, but they are a graduated set. Of these, there's 28 millimeter, 25 6 millimeter, and 35 of the 4 millimeter. So there are more of these than there are of the sunstone. You can see that. Oh, there's so many pretty beads in here. So many pretty beads. All right, then we've got some faceted moonstone, sunstone, and labradorite mix. Where's the mix? There we go. These are 3 millimeter beads, and there's 60 of them. That's 3 different gemstones, all mixed together in love. I'm going to stick them right here. What a fantastic mix of gemstones. I love that. That's perfect. Sunstone column bead. Where are the column beads? That's not them. There we go. I found them. They are 10 by 7 millimeters, and there are 7 of them. No, wait, 5, because I'm really good at counting. And they're a little bit different sizes. That's all right. We've got our own little Stonehenge right here on my dish. How gorgeous. I'm going to stick them right here because I have a feeling I have some other sunstone shapes in beads here. I can kind of see them right now. And I'll just stick those in the same area or section so that we can see them together. But then we've got moonstone faceted drops. And there are 2 of these. They're 12 by 8 millimeter. Let's get these up here. I'm going to give them a little wiggle so you can see them. That faceting. I think I need something dark to show these up against, actually, because they are so light, they blend right in to my dish. There we go. And these are side drilled on the top, right up there. I'm going to stick them right here. And then we've got some labradorite grade A rounds. They are 6 millimeter. And there are 10 of these. Oh my. Look at that flash as they roll around. They're going to go right there. And then we've got opalite oval focal. That's this one right here. That is 30 by 12 millimeters, and there's 1 of them. Don't know if you can see that color coming through. Let me grab that red guy. I'm going to put you right there. So we're going through sorting some of these other ones. Where are we going again? Opalite faceted rounds. We've got those in light peach. Faceted rounds. Hold on. Those are rondelles. Opalite. Is that it? Light peach? No. There we go. That's it. These are 4 millimeter. There's 35 of them. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in here with this oval, even though they're different colors of opalite. All right, and then there's shell pearl multi-rounds. grade A. Where's my shell pearls? There they are. It's a strand of them. They are 6mm. And we have this like really light gray color, the white, and then this peachy pink. They're beautiful together. Why don't yeah, these will fit in the hole. Still on the strand. I'm going to go ahead and leave them on there. And then we've got some multicolored teardrops. These are also grade A. And these are 12 by 15mm. And they're the same colors. Oh my gosh, how beautiful are these? All right, friends. Gonna go right in there. And then we've got hematite wavy disc, rose gold. Is that these guys? Yeah, they're wavy. They're 4 by 1.5mm. There's about 20 of them. So let's get them here in this section. I may put some charms in there when I go through the findings companion. Then we've got some Crystal Global Faceted Rounds Light Salmon. And what size is that? 8mm, so might be these ones. Yeah, these are 8mm. Oh, look at the cut on that. That's beautiful. All right, I hope that's the light salmon ones. Can't think of other ones that it might be. I'm gonna stick them right here for those crystal beads, and I might roommate situation them with this one. Then Crystal Disc Navajo White. They're 8 by 6mm, and these are my only rondelle types that are that size. Looks like we've got a couple of 8-0 seed beads that were probably as spacers on a strand, but look how sparkly these guys are. And they are faceted all the way around. Beautiful. And then Crystal Lanterns Peach Puff. Where's the lanterns? There we go, that's these ones. They are 6 by 4mm. I think I might put them in here with the other crystal peachy color ones, the 8mm ones. Whoop. So they can be all together in that section. Sparkle. Where are we at now? Glass Pearl Luster Hearts, that's these ones. How pretty are these? Look at this mix. There are 5 of these 3 colors, 5 each of these 3 colors. Looks like this has like purple undertones in it. Then we've got our peachy, sort of orangey peachy color, and then our nice white. Stick them right there. Crystal Rondelle Mixed Colors. Is that these guys? They are 4 by 3mm. And we get more of these purples as well as the pinks and peaches. I might, since this other mix of tiny beads still has a bunch of space in it, I may leave these here in this one just to differentiate and separate them out, but stick them in here so they've got a place to stay with like beads that are a multicolor mix of smaller beads all together. That way they're separate, but they're together. They have a place that they can be. Where are we going next? We've got some glass glitter powder flower. Is that these guys? It might be them. I don't see any other flowers. Oh, look at these. They're like sherbet. That's what color these are. They're sherbet colors. I'm going to stick them right here in the front. My sherbet glass flowers with some rondelles in there with it. But yeah, that was 10 of those. And then we've got some lamp work glass leaf or petal ombre by peach. They are 18 by 14 millimeters. And there's 2 of these. These are beautiful. Immediately I'm going to be making earrings with these. I know this already. I'm going to stick them in here with these flowers because flowers need to have leaves or petals with them. Alright, and where are we at now? Crackle glass saucer, mixed colors. That's these guys right here. I love this. That crackle mix. You know what? I think I'm going to put them in here with the labradorite rounds because I don't see any more labradorite. And they'll be different enough in shape that I'll be able to tell what they are, so we'll put them in there. We still have a few more bags to do, but we've still got some room in here to be able to fit them in there. Now we've got some crystal cubes. They're mixed colors, and they are really pretty. Look how sparkly they are, though. I love sparkles with these. I'm going to sort of twist these up as well. Get them in here with these other small mixed color beads so they're all in the same space. And then we've got some crystal rounds, plated imitation peach puff. It is a full strand and it is 4 by 3 millimeters. Now the question is, do I put them in here with these other crystals or do I put them in their own spot? I'm going to set these off to the side a little bit and figure out where to put them after I have got places for these other beads. Because I have a feeling that I might want to put them here, or I might want to use that space for some of these daggers. Let's find out when I get there. Okay, so then we've got some check bicones. These are peach. Oh, look how pretty those are. And I think actually maybe I will put them in here with these two. There we go. What do you think? Those bicones are 4 millimeter bicones. And then we've got some daggers. I love dagger beads. These are light peach luster in the color. They're 16 by 6 millimeters, and there are 20 of them. Dagger beads are so much fun. Like, they can be a little bit challenging. You might look at them and be like, how in the world am I going to use these? But, like, you can put them all together right next to each other in a fan shape when you're stringing things, or individually. You can use it as a drop or a dangle, or as the end to, like, some fringe, or you can even put them around like it's a bezel around a coin bead. It's one of my favorite things to do with dagger beads, is doing that. I don't think we have any coin beads for me to bezel in here, but that's okay. I might do something fun with this and some wire where you take this guy and put him this way, and then we could do some of these daggers with a few beads in between them, like maybe some of these peachy guys in between, like this. Oh, immediately I know exactly. I'm going to do this. Question is, when? Because that would be just perfect. And then you can go on from there. You could use beading string, beading wire. We could use craft wire to have it go along like that, and then come up the other way around here with maybe some other beads. A couple of these guys in between. You know what I mean? We could do something like that with some of these dagger beads. So there are definitely things that you can do with daggers. They can be really, really fun and a really great design element to play with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely do that with these opalite beads. We'll get a project with that at some point. So look out for that, because immediately I'm having design ideas. Immediately. All right, let's turn this over because we are not done. Wait. Did I miss some of these? I think I might have skipped over a couple of these. There we are. The Sunstone Rondelles or Heishis, and they are 4.5 by 2.5 millimeters. There are 25 of these. I did skip over them on the list. I just skipped right past them. I'm going to put them in here with the column beads. That's why I started a little section, is just for my sunstone beads. There's some more sunstone here. They're faceted oval beads, and they are 8 by 6 millimeters. And these are drilled center. They are shaped like little footballs, little glittery faceted footballs. I'm going to put them in here with these other sunstone shapes. And then we've got, which ones are these? Because I know I skipped over them. White jade, faceted rondelles. They are 6 by 4 millimeters, and there are 10 of them. Sorry, I skipped over them on the list. Oh, you know what? These are very nice and white and pretty. Let's get something darker behind them so you can see them better. And I'm going to stick them in here with these guys. Aha! All right, now, might put these in here. Yeah, let's do those in there. And I'm just going to snip this wire that it's on. Whoop. And get these on my bead mat and then scoop them into their section, because otherwise they're just going to go everywhere, because I feel like this is the kind of day I'm having, that they're just going to go everywhere. And I just don't feel like fighting the klutzies. Sometimes I got the klutzies. Alright. Sometimes you gotta be kind to you. Alright. Bead scoop. Where you going, buddy? So these are the beads that came with my gemstone. Now let's look at the findings. Our colors on this are rose gold. And there are some really cool findings in here. Immediately I am this is. It looks like I don't know what it's used for, but I think I'm gonna find out. Oh, it looks like there's some really cool ear wires. Well, ear chains, I guess. These are, it's like a really cool piece of chain with a loop on the end that you can attach some beads to, and then this end goes into your ear and then dangles like that. That's gonna be fun, actually. I have never actually even worn these. I think these might be an immediate make, honestly. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, like, this is really cool. I love getting unique findings that you don't maybe get in other bead boxes. You know, these are really cool. All right. So like I said, I usually will keep most of the findings in the findings bag because it's so full of other things that there's not room for all of them. But some of the charms or some of the, like these curved guys, I'm probably going to end up putting in here. And maybe this button. Oh, it's so pretty and sparkly. Love that. All right. Findings. You've got brass ear threads. That's what they're called. Ear threads. Rose gold long-lasting plate. There are 2 of them, and they are 100 millimeters by 6 millimeter. And 6 millimeter must be this size, or else this. I don't know. I do not know. But they're really cool. And then we've got some French hooks. There's 2 of those. They're stainless steel and rose gold. It's going to be these ones right here, these French hooks. Let's get them out of the bag. So we'll be able to do multiple earrings just with these. Oh, there's even more earrings, by the way. There's these ones in here, but we'll get to them in a minute because I'm going down the list. So brass ear hook with pinch bail, rose gold. There's 2 of those. And brass ear hook with the rose gold tiered pattern. So these are the ones with the pinch bail, and it looks like the chain is a little bit kinked. But that's okay, because we can unkink it. So we should be able to pinch bail. Oh my gosh. Hello. Where's my drops? We should be able to pinch bail these moonstone drops right on there. How cool is that? Or I imagine if you don't want to use these pinch bowls for that and you want to attach something else, this will open right here, this little ring. Come on, focus, buddy. This little ring right here on the end, it will open like a jump ring. So if you don't want to use the pinch bail, you can take it off of these. How? There we go. Those are cool. So unique. I've never seen those before. That's me. I didn't do that. Then we've got brass ear hook with the... Wait. where's the Tibetan style toggle clasp? That's probably in here. Rose gold. And there's going to be 2 of them. And a flower toggle clasp. So let's take a look at both of those toggles. And lobster clasps. So you've got several different options for closures. And then button shank, that's this one. It is peachy pink crystal, 16 millimeters, and there's one of them. This is the back side, and that is the front side. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one in here with all of these other guys, just so I don't lose it. Oh, it's really fun, actually. And then we've got Crystal Pave Moon Cubic Zirconia. Is this one right here? No. Because there's, oh, it's in here. So there's one of these, could be rose gold or silver. So it looks like I got a rose gold one. And it's this one here. And then there's some moon charms to go with it. And there's 6 of these. And they're stainless steel, but they're rose gold colored. I'm going to stick these guys in here with these other bits, just because I don't want to lose them. And when I'm doing my designing, I look at these things and their design elements. So I want to be able to see them with everybody else in there. Alright, then we've got some bale. Rose gold. Hold on. Is that the, yes. So, is that the pinch bale? It probably is. It's a rose gold pinch bale. It's got the bale up here, and then it's got the pinchy bit down there. Crystal Pave metal round. There are cubic zirconia, 18 karat plated brass, and they are 8 millimeters. They are little Death Stars. They are beautiful. I'm going to stick these in here too, again because they're design elements, and I want to be able to see them with all of these. Then there's Cardano chain or Corana chain. It is rose gold plating over brass. It is 0.9 millimeters in size. There's 36 inches of this, and this is chain that you can string beads onto. And then to get the beads to stay where they are, or to do to close it up, you would use these. They are little crimp beads. So you'd use those on the Corana chain to either get the beads to stop on the chain where you want them to be for like a floating necklace, or on the ends, so you could use these lobster shell or these clamshell ends for that. So I'm going to actually, because these will all go together, I'm going to put them together. But there's 36 inches of this chain. This is a very useful design. Bit. So I'm going to put the chain in here. And then these smaller bags of the findings that go with it, like these clamshells or culottes. That's another word for them. I'm going to put in here. That's the bead tips. There's 4 of those. And then we've got some brass crimp beads with the rose gold plating. That's what these ones are. And they are 2 by 1.5 millimeters, and there's 50 of these in this packet. I'm going to put these together so that when I use the Corana chain, I've already got the other bits that go with it right there in the same little baggie. Alright, we're almost done, guys. Then we've got some crystal brass rondelle spacers. Rose gold. These are 8x3mm. It's these guys right here, and there's 5 of them. I'm going to carefully hold this up so you can see the sides as well as the tops. And again, design elements, so they're going to go in here with some of our other rose gold findings in this section. Alright. And then we've got some bead caps. They're dotted flower bead caps. It's both sides. They're also going in here. I'm going to have a whole section of things in there that we can look at. I'm wondering if I should do something with that so that I can use another space for more of these. Or no, it'll be enough for that, because I am going to want these connectors in there as well. And then we've got some corrugated spacer rounds. These are heavy plated rose gold. They are 4x3mm, and there are 10 of them. And there's one turned on the side so you can see that corrugation. I'm actually going to stick these with the other findings in the findings bag. And then we've got head pins with the ball. Ball head pins are great. These are a nice long size, so you can fit a lot of beads on here before wrapping the ends. They're also like, sometimes you get ball head pins and they're like all bent over and stuff in the package. These are nice and straight, so they're immediately usable. I like that. There's 20 of those. Then we've got some jump rings. They are 18 gauge wire, and they are 5 and 6mm. There is 100 of these in here. So we've got 2 different sizes. I like having different sizes of jump rings to work with. And I missed some things. I absolutely, Tree of Life links, that's these ones. They are rose gold. They're really pretty. I'm going to stick them in here with these guys, because there's a lot of space in there that they've got room for friends. Room for friends, I think, in here. So I've got my beads. I've got my findings, a couple of buttons. You can still see everything pretty easily. And yeah, I can't believe I skipped right over so many of these. Which ones are these? Tube beads. That's it. Textured tube beads. They are silver and rose gold plated. There's 20 of them. And they are curved. So they'll be a really fun design element. Either for bracelets or for a necklace. Or maybe have them curve in different directions, maybe? I don't know. We could do all sorts of fun things with these guys. Alright, we're out of room in here, so we're going to put all of these back in the findings bag. They're really lightweight. And this is an earring hook. This either an ear wire or a hook for closing things. I'm sure you could use it for either on that. Actually, it's called a pony hook, light gold with a pad. Wait. There's one of them. You'd have to move this out of the way so you could actually get it on an ear if you were to use it as an ear wire. And then silver corrugated spacers. There's 10 of these as well. So these corrugated spacers, we've got 2 colors and 2 sizes because the rose gold ones are 4 by 3 millimeter, and the silver ones are 4.5 by 4 millimeter. See, so there's different sizes. All right, there we have our November Gemstone Orphanage, our gemstone, and this one's Beki, right there. That's my gemstone that we've got. Plus all of the findings. For November. If you are interested in subscribing, I will put a link in the description below. Not sure if they have availability. Sometimes they have extra boxes that are available for purchase, and sometimes you can purchase the box and get a discount on it if you also sign up for the subscription. It is one of my favorite subscriptions. In my opinion, it is always worth it. It is bi-monthly, so every 2 months you get it. It's not every single month. And it is just jam-packed with beautiful gemstones, crystals, pearls, all sorts of beautiful things, and then findings, as well as really, really special gemstone focals that you can use to make some really beautiful jewelry. I love this guy. Girl, person, gemstone, so much. Thank you, Steve and Debbie. I am in love with it, and I will put links to all of the info about Gemstone Orphanage in the description below. So go and check it out. Happy beading.